Thursday, March 28th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. We continue to see a lot of chilly air over the eastern U.S. I'm going to kind of spend some time on that at the beginning part of this video. There's another look this morning during the 5 a.m. hour in Banner Elk. Another bitterly cold mountain morning. Still a lot of snow on the ground in most spots, and it's 16 degrees there in Banner Elk, and a lot of chilly temperatures in the mountains, a lot of 20s. And a few spots in the teens. Banner Elk there at 16, as I showed you. Linville's also at 16. Seven Devils holding at 20 degrees at the time I'm cutting this video. And it's not just the mountains. Look at this chilly air extending down into Florida. Ocala's at 34, even down to Okeechobee's at 37 degrees. Crestview, Florida, below freezing. Tallahassee at 33, so frost and freeze issues even down into the Sunshine State on this late March morning. Yesterday, our high temperatures were slightly warmer than the day before, 49 in Greensboro, but the highs up into the 50s in Charlotte and Raleigh, still well below average, but a little bit milder, and we will keep that gradual warming trend going today. But it's cold this morning, 29 in Greensboro, 34 in Charlotte, 30 in Raleigh, 27 in Boone, even the coast here in Wilmington, Charleston in the 30s again this morning. Radar pretty quiet. There's been some snow showers still in parts of the mountains of the Virginias especially, and also some areas of snow in parts of New York State into Pennsylvania. Little area, some rain back in the Mississippi and Ohio valleys. Not a huge deal with that. Altogether, some pretty quiet weather here for us over the next couple of days. High pressure over the Midwest, gradually building through the eastern United States, and that's sort of supportive of this air mass continuing to modify, so a little bit milder with each passing day here as we head into the Easter weekend. Now, you notice on Saturday, some rain down in South Carolina briefly, and also maybe in the mountains, and just a lot of showers beginning to break out of the deep south. And those shower chances spread into our region as we get into Easter Sunday. Speaking of Easter Sunday, here's the look on the European model. 500 millibar chart. You see this little disturbance up in the eastern Great Lakes. That's what will be the primary culprit in terms of triggering our shower chances. That's what it looks like at the surface on the European by about daybreak on a Easter Sunday morning. All right, now that's the European. Here's the GFS. All right, here's the GFS there, Easter Sunday morning. I guess it looks a little bit debatable for some of the sunrise services that are outdoors on a Sunday morning, as some of the modeling is pretty insistent now that some showers, at least scattered showers, will try to move in by daybreak Sunday. Now, as the rest of Easter Sunday unfolds, this is back to the European model. There's the precipitation from really just through the morning hours into early afternoon. And so the general idea is it's not going to rain all day, most likely Easter Sunday, but there will be some showers out there nonetheless. Now, we get a milder day Monday. There are some differences in the modeling, though. The GFS actually brings rain with the next front in by Monday afternoon. But this is a sharp cold front. This is another very cold air mass up here in the Great Lakes and the Northern Plains. So let me show you what happens with the Arctic Oscillation. We've been extremely negative with the Arctic Oscillation here. That's what's driven all this cold pattern here through the eastern U.S. The negative AO relaxing a bit, but then notice it heads back down again as we flip over into early April. And so you're seeing the response to that here in some of the modeling. Let me go back to the upper air chart. This is Wednesday on the European model, showing another trough diving on into the eastern parts of the country. And so here's what it looks like. Let's go out to, I guess, let's try this one. There's Monday, where we're milder rather, but then cold front moves in by Tuesday morning, and following that front, we get some chilly air. Once again, that's what it looks like on the European. Some rain chances Monday night into Tuesday morning. The GFS, again, there's what it looks like on the GFS, that front driving in. Again, a little bit sooner on the GFS, but the idea is the same. Cold front moves in, then some very chilly weather. Again, highs probably 10, 15 degrees below average again for us by the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday time frame next week. Now, thereafter, the GFS sort of sticking with this original idea that a lot of the modeling had earlier in the week. Let's go out to 192 hours, low pressure near the coast with a very chilly rain scenario. The European has kind of gone away from that to some extent. I didn't stick that chart in there, but we'll see. We'll see how that system later next week might try to behave. But the bottom line is it does look like a return to some chillier temperatures as we get back toward the middle portions of next week. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.